One more time.
It is.
I think I'll just put it in chat.
Yeah, it's twitch.tv/STEWARRTTT. That's the link to the stream. Happy I'm announcing the link to the stream that if you are hearing this,
you are on
clearly already at that link.
Yeah.
Alright, so we go back to the action here. Dino is top right with blue flag. And someone just boosted with their cock out there, and their cock got cocked off. Dino.
Nolfin got the juke juice. Is he going in for the kill?
Thinks wisely of it, goes back, kills a power up. And since no one has capped in the first, minute or so, this is probably going to be an 18-minute game of no caps. Oh, but Dino right here could shut it down. Oh, gets a round one, unable to close. Now it's back the other way. Oh, but the flag's out of base.
Close means nothing on a map like this.
Yeah, close counts and horseshoes and hand grenades. And now Wosuch Pro goes pipe. He's gonna get a button escape. Smart play there, and this might be trouble. Dino has got to stay alive here, and he does.
Wow, that was some good play. Oh.
Now it could go back the other way.
Oh.
Dino boosts.
It really is just a back and forth tug of war.
Attack Pro. Nerves might be getting to this younger team here.
I think it's probably getting to both.
And Jesus left the game. Jesus reconnected. Okay, we're not having any issues.
He was reincarnated, you could say.
Yeah, he was using Invisible and just realized just now. Had to change his texture pack.
Well, that would make a lot of sense.
Yeah,
actually,
that's the only plausible explanation.
Stalling with a grab, can't snake between the two of them. Tojo with the flag and juke juice, and can't figure it out.
This overtime's been going on for 3 minutes already, so that's 23 minutes of scoreless play on Thinking with Portals against the MLTV champions.
This map's called Holy Sea.
There's a little bit of a difference.
Yes, indeed, good point. Thinking with Portals will not be scoreless.
I think Thinking with Portals will be very decisive.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, Original Sin has actually won most of their matches on that map.
I don't think we've ever lost a half on that map.
Yeah.
They have never lost, so that'll be interesting.
So if they can get a return here, Dino's in a great situation to get the cap. Oh, if he just would have been able to camp out a little bit longer. He's now in the use or lose phase of that rolling bomb, and he's got to know it. Yeah, there, it's gone now. Nolfin's able to catch up to him there. Stallin's there for regrab. And I think what it's really going to take is just either of these teams making a mistake. Because up to this point, it's been a pretty mistakeless play.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but I think these people are listed as a no experience.
Very true.
That's something to think about, if this is no experience.
For me, I guess, in the draft packet, no experience is a very loosely used term.
I mean, yeah, look, the combination, the sum of the degrees on this team is probably near 400, so that's not exactly no experience at all. Just no organized experience.
Yeah, no organized competitive. And Tac Pro, just playing a rolling bomb exactly how I would play a rolling bomb. Just wait until you see somebody to use it. There's no sense in grabbing it when no one's around you.
Oh, is this going to be it?
This might be. Oh, nope. Dojo's there. Now Wasatch Pros coming back the other way. Got a good angle. Got a good angle. Got some blocks.
This is it.
And
Original Sine completes the upset.
That is it.
1-0 after nearly 6 minutes of overtime.
And 26 minutes of play.
That was a riveting game.
I did not see it ending like that, I must say.
So that's a lot of people that are going to have to cough up some money from these bets.
Yeah, I would say.
Next two halves to be played on Thinking with Portals.
Now, maybe this is just me putting on a tinfoil hat, but what if they purposely lost that game just to get more money for Tag Pro?
They're the good Samaritans of Tag Pro. Wins the Super Bowl, raises money for Tag Pro.
I think they'll be the ultimate Dino strat.
They've got us right where they want us.
I feel fairly confident that Original Sin actually put the ego of Skillz at Killz into their back pocket and played that game to the best of their ability, and Skillz at Killz came up lacking.
I mean, as you said, it was pretty flawless play. Hardly any mistakes either way, and there were a couple chances to cap, and both teams misplayed it. But overall, I mean, it was quite tight. Both teams were playing good defense, and the Jukers were just doing what they did best.
Yeah, and I mean, now it puts Original Sin in a really advantageous situation.
Now the question will be, tables are turned. Everybody is expecting Original Sine to win this game on Thinking of Portals, and so it's Dino's turn to pull the upset.
Yeah, so I mean, we'll check it out, but I mean, Original Sine, as you had said, really put themselves in an advantageous situation, being on a terrible map and just having practiced it over and over again.
Whoa! What are you calling terrible, Noobkin?
I'm fairly confident that Thinking with Portals is renowned as being one of the worst Tag Pro maps.
Yeah, well,
I don't think it's a bad map. I just think it's a chaotic map, and so a lot of people don't like the fact that you have to switch your strategies around. They just like being able to use the same strategy for all the maps.
That's true. To be fair, the map isn't terrible. I don't think it plays well in pugs, which are pickup games, or pubs. I'm sorry. I think it plays much better in pubs, or in pugs. It plays very well in pickup games, and I don't think it plays well in public matches.
One thing we're going to have to watch for, though, is chain caps, because this map is the easiest to chain cap on. Both bases are relatively close, and with all the boosts, bombs, and portals in there, you can get from one base to the other faster than defense can reset. The first team to get a cap might just end up opening the floodgates. That's the key here we're going to have to watch for.
I think that this is going to be a very high-scoring game.
I think the exact opposite. I think that this is going to be a low-scoring game, and I think Skillz at Killz is going to take this one.
Having had experience on Thinking with Portals, I'll have to agree with Spheroid. All games there end up having 3 or 4 caps in the space of 30 seconds for at least one of the teams. So I wouldn't be surprised to see a cumulative 20 total caps.
Over the 2 halves?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. Although, who knows? I mean, Holy See is considered a relatively high-scoring map.
The difference with Holy See and Thinking with Portals is Holy See is huge. And so you can just run around with the flag. And Thinking with Portals, you have to get to base or get the fuck out, because this isn't happening.
There's not going to be much
hold. I can assure you of one thing. There's not going to be multiple players with over 2 minutes of hold time on Thinking with Portals, as we saw on Holy See. I mean, I think 3 out of the 4 players from each team had over 2 minutes of hold time on Holy See, and that's just something that you don't see on Thinking with Portals.
Now, I'm not sure if you guys have noticed, but I actually haven't said sniped very many times yet.
Well, you just said sniped, and now you've brought up the fact that you haven't said sniped.
Well, I'm thinking, Thinking with Portals has a lot of good opportunities for sniping, so maybe we could get like a snipe count going.
Well, you know what? It's pretty rare that I agree with you, and I still don't agree with you.
Oh.
No. Did your hopes flutter there for a minute?
Yeah, for a second there I thought you were going to agree with it. We could have like a snipe counter.
I don't know. If Stuart can set up some type of overlay with a snipe counter. Stuart is, by the way, the person who's streaming this match. We're just the mouths. Stuart, why don't you say hi?
That's just crazy, man. Can't do that.
Alright. Well, Stuart, for some reason, has thought that the snipe counter is a bad idea.
I feel like one day people will accept the snipes for what they are.
You know, it's weird because as much as I hate that word, spheroid, I have actually started using it in matches that you're not involved in because I can never surrender myself to the fact that I use snipe. So actually, I'm not sure if you watched the broadcast yesterday, but I actually said sniped a couple times.
Well, you know, the thing is, it's not like I created the term sniped. I got the term from watching Tag Pro TV. They used it a couple times, and I was thinking, oh, I should try to incorporate that into my lingo, because I liked the sound of it. So when I did use it in practice, you promptly muted me and Stalin raged, and I figured out it must be pretty effective.
Three, two, one.
Alright, so here we are. We are launching Thinking with Portals.
Wow, Such Pro already off with a rolling bomb.
Yep, gets blasted backwards. They get their quick return there. This might be a cap. This is a cap. That's gonna be a skill. I'm sorry, an original Sine cap. Someone can get out of this. That might be another one.
Dino can say it's LMAO.
Yeah, I kind of want to go give Skillz that Kills an inspirational message here, but Such Pro out again. That's another. You can really see the difference here on a team that has played this map versus a team that really has almost no experience on the map.
If it continues like this could be a complete demolishing of Skillz that Kills.
Well, I mean, original Sin didn't win the Super Bowl, so I don't know if I'd say a complete demolishing.
It's not like they were in contention for it.
Yeah, so I mean, they didn't even have a team, and they didn't truck through the season that these guys on Skillz that Kills did. So I'm not going to sit here and say like, oh yeah, this team is better than the Super Bowl team because they won 2 matches versus them. Like the Super Bowl is more than a two match season.
It's not as black and white as that, but I definitely do think this is a result I didn't expect.
Absolutely. I'm not trying to take anything away from Original Sin. I mean, they clearly are a well-orchestrated team, and this is clearly their map. However, I mean, Skillz that Kills had the opportunity to play their map, which they chose Holy See. And I mean, I'm not even sure how to commentate this map. So it's a cool map to watch played well, which Original Sin does very well. Yeah, I mean, they know the portal paths, what to do when someone grabs a flag. I mean, they look fucking great on this map.
I still don't even know which portals lead to where, and I've played this several times.
Yeah, I mean, I know both So for anyone who's confused, I mean, both of those mid portals. This is going to be another guy. Yep. That's 4-0. Oh my! I'm not sure if Skillz just didn't do their homework or what. But so if both portals in base lead to